So onto edges now, and it doesn't really matter what order I do them in, but I think these type of pieces here, I'll do these first because these are extra annoying for, you know, sticking out and causing alignment issues and stuff. So I'll try to do all those first, and then I can do all of these pieces, and then I'll do the unmodified ones last. Yeah, I think that's a decent plan. So let's just look around for any that are done. These two, so we'll start with the red and orange. Of course, there are always mirror image cases of all of these for this type of piece, so make sure get the right ones. So now we need that center one. Let's see. I think that's the right one. Oh. Yep. Okay, now the little ones on top. So let's find those. There's one. It's always kind of tricky to find these. Okay. So we just need that third one down, which maybe, no, it's not that one, it's the mirror of that. It's this one. Yeah. Okay, so that's done. Let's see, 2 here and 2 here. We can do the this group of white and yellow and white. So I also see 2 here. Those might be in the same group. Let's see. Oh, and 2 here. Those are mirrors. Those are mirrors, though. So, which means that one of these pairs will work. And okay, good. It's the first one. Kind of turn this over like that. So this one, that should be part of this group, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Now we need the middle and the big one. So let's see. This was turned over. No, that's the mirror image case. We need the other one. Which is where? Ah, it's already in place. I think there was one more in that group I haven't done yet, which is, I don't even know where I put it. Oh yeah, the middle one. Okay, so it can't be that because I've already used the other one of those. So it has to be here. But flipped around. So go through this way. Extreme edge pairing. Even though this is a very inefficient method of edge pairing, as I'm sure you can tell, but the difficulty is just the turning and the alignment, not the method. So there we go. I think that group, is that group done, hopefully? Where is it? We can do the other yellow and whites next. Here's 2 we can pair up at the same time. We have a 3, okay, so pair that one and the other 3. If it wants to go. So, like that. This looks pretty crazy, huh? It's a pretty wild puzzle. So, pair those. Find a bad pair and split it up. Return centers. Whoa. That was sloppy. Let's see. Okay, so is that done? What was I working on? Oh no, it's over here. So we need 2 and 1. Here's the big one. And a pop. Not too bad. I think it's the same kind of piece that keeps coming out. Where was it? White. Okay. There we go. Okay, what was I doing? White and yellow. What am I doing? Oh. Oh, almost dropped it again. That's not good. So one last white and yellow parallelogram piece, or whatever you want to call them, these ones. This thing is still pretty hard to hold because of how far out, even the corner pieces, there's nothing you can do about those until the end, so it doesn't really get that much easier throughout the solve. So, okay, so those big white and yellow are done. We can do, what else is done for us? No, not much. How about this blue and green? Or, yeah, we could just do that. Sorry, I'm all over the place here, but it's kind of hard to control any of this, so. Okay, I think that is a mirror image of what I want. Oh, whoops, almost didn't align the centers again. That's not good. Make sure I didn't screw anything up here. Okay, I think we're good. Blue and green. Whoa. This thing is so hard to hold. What do I need? This one. Okay, so this one is in the right place. Yeah, my hands are getting pretty tired now. Not as bad as the Fisher cube, because that was definitely heavier than this, but the pieces stick out way further on this one, so alignment and handling is actually more difficult on this than the Fisher cube by far. Although I'd still consider this a more enjoyable solve, even though it's a little more, you have to be more careful with how you turn it and hold it. So this blue one is correct. Okay, so the second biggest one we need to find for here. Is it this one? Let's see. No. Okay. It's gotta be down here then. Wait. Oh, that was the third one, I think. Wait, what am I looking at? Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's very confusing because of how similar these look. There we go. Okay, I think that group's done. So now I should do the other blue and green because those are the only ones left of that color. It'll be easier. Oh man, this thing is pretty heavy though. It's getting pretty tiring. So let's bring, whoops, I've got to be careful of those corners. They're so long. Whew. Okay. This is a marathon solve. So there's another one we need. realign this. Okay, we'll need these tall ones in there. Oh, gotta be careful with some of these getting caught. Okay, looks like we need 2 more in this group. Okay, so I'll bring this around to the other side. And I think just the tallest one is left. Okay, I think that's good. Did I do a red and orange already? I feel like I did. Oh yeah, you can do the other red and orange now. Get that out of the way. Just kind of on autopilot mode now. I'm not really thinking about any of this, so not keeping track of what I'm doing. That has to be flipped. Just bring all this around. Okay. Where are the other ones? I think one more piece. Yep, a third one. This is tiring. That has to be done at least once, so there you go. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, are there any other types of that piece? Let's check. Maybe not. Well, anyway, it looks like we got a lot of greens here, so we can finish that section. Now that these big ones are grouped together, I wouldn't say it's easier, it's just different to hold it, so that didn't actually help that much. So, get the other greens. Middle one. Actually, I see the other two we can bring in at the same time. So that's complete. That was pretty quick. Much easier when you don't have mirror image cases to sort through, like the other ones. So that's part of what makes this design of puzzle such an interesting solve. There's very different characteristics of this type of puzzle than a lot of other supercubes or non-supercubes. It's a very interesting hybrid. At least I think. So it's a pretty fun solve. It's a very fun solve for, like, you know, like the 5x5 version is way easier than this, and the turning is great, and you know, the alignment isn't nearly as difficult as something like this, even though it still is really hard. So yeah, I think did I finish the green? Where is it? Yeah, green is done. Okay, and orange. I see a couple orange here we can do. There's two together. Bring those in. Okay, there's the big orange. Getting close overall. Be happy when this is over. And just the smallest orange piece, which is here. Okay, orange is done. Only other one is white for that type of piece. Got 2 here. And when we bring those 2 in together, we just need a bad group up here. So bring these over. And big one. Okay, let's try this. For this one, this way. Flip that piece around, and we still have the biggest one somewhere. It's always the giant ones I can't find. Oh, that's why it's hiding against this one. So got it. Bring that in. Okay, so those types are done. I think we only have the normal 3 groups now. Let's check. Would look kind of cool just to leave them like this, actually, but obviously I'm not going to do that. Okay, so that's done, and the top is done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's only the last 2. What do we have made? It's all kind of even. Actually, a decent amount of blue and red, so I'll do that first. And we have red. Please excuse my extremely inefficient edge pairing. I don't do any like ultra efficient speed cubing methods or anything like that because I don't care to, as I've explained before. So, clean this up. What am I doing? Can do better than that. So this way. Actually, you know what? I want to avoid this other bad case. Let me do this differently. There's got to be a better way to do that. I just want to take that. I don't want to have to Red Bull that inner one. I'm just going to take that out really quick. Super inefficient, but I don't care. Okay. I'd rather just do them one at a time than do more Red Bull ones than I have to, so there's that. Red's on that side, flip it over. Okay, almost the last two edges, and then we're done. Almost. almost. So, red over. Okay, that one's done. Alright, so the very last two edges, and you can see what an awful case I have. So I could do a more efficient Red Bull, whatever you want to call it, case where I only turn inner layers, but I don't really feel like being fancy and messing anything up. So 1, 2, 3, at least 3 of them I have to do here. So yeah, I guess I'll just start. I'll just start first with this inner red and yellow. Oh man, alignment, crazy. Come on. So hope I didn't mess anything up there. That's a long and painful algorithm to do with a puzzle like this. That is not fun. Ugh, there's so many opportunities to screw that up. So, okay, let's not speak too soon. Okay, everything looks good there. So yeah, like I thought, I have to do this 3 times. Well, I'll just go in order. I did the inner, and then I'll do one layer out here, and then final layer out here. Just kind of run through them in order like that. So let's do that again because it was so much fun. Off to a good start. Whoa. Whew. Whew. I'm sure a lot of you know how stressful that is, but try doing it on something like this. Your normal, like 17 by 17 last edge pairing will seem pretty easy. So I'm just thankful that I won't have any weird other parities because it's a 9x9. So yeah, in the 3x3 stage, that is. So here we go, and last one. Come on. Come on. Whew. Ugh. That is not fun. Oh, maybe the whole thing was out of frame. Whew. So I didn't royally screw that up, so that's nice. That's definitely a plus. So there we go. A super complicated 3x3 version of this, and now just the 3x3 stage to go. So I guess let's do that now. I guess it doesn't really matter for the center caps, but I guess I can put those in. I'll put those in now. They're probably not going to fall out too bad right now. Just they only really start to, they don't fall out right away. It takes a long time, but when you turn through these layers a lot, that's when they tend to loosen up a bit. So I could glue these in, but I'm going to be solving this so infrequently that there's not really a point in doing that. So, but like I said, it made no difference in the solve. It's not like it was any easier by me removing them. It was actually more difficult because I put a center in the wrong place, which you never are able to do on an odd puzzle like this. So anyway, the only strategy I'm going to have for this is to save a flat side for last, just so I don't have to deal with any center orientation, hopefully. So anyway, I think I'll do the orange and white. And I'm doing my super beginner method because this puzzle is for beginners only. As you can see, I'm a beginner, apparently. So there's the white. Okay. So let's turn this around. All I want is this 3x3 stage to go faster than the Fisher cube. I promise I won't make as many dumb mistakes as I did on that one. That was pretty ridiculous. So, okay, red and orange is going to be this one. and the other yellow and white. Almost there. So, big corners. So hard to hold. It's about as unfinger-trickable as physically possible. You couldn't do it if you practiced it for 10,000 years. And where's the orange corner? Little tiny one. Come on. It doesn't want to go. Why is that? Oh. Okay, that one's done, and our red, yellow. Yeah, center caps are pretty secure right now because I'm not turning down the middles. Okay, and that is our first side. So let's get our red and white, or what's next? Do the other one of these. And our green. Okay, red and orange. Okay, possible parity case here. I have, actually, let's see. No. Actually, no, I think we're good. Parity meaning just, center orientation parity, where I would just flip one around really quick. So, it looks like parity, I guess. Okay, almost there. So, doesn't that look funny? Just that corner sticking out looks so stupid. So, okay, let's finish this up. Okay, one more. Super slow. All right, almost done, finally. There we go. Oh man. All right, so there it is. There's a full solve. Yeah, not nearly as bad as the 10x10 Fisher as far as difficulty, I don't think. Maybe just because I've already done that one, and in comparison, this is easier. Probably mostly just because of the weight. This is significantly lighter. Actually, only by a little bit. It's still extremely heavy, so who knows? Yeah, but it was a pretty enjoyable solve overall. Not too crazy difficult, just really hard to turn, just really hard to hold. So, yeah. Let me think. Anything else about this? I think it broke in a little bit. There was a little bit of little plastic specks here and there, but not that much. I mean, because of how much I've sanded these surfaces like that. I can zoom in here again if you want to. You know, they're already sanded so smooth that there's not a whole lot of breaking in that's going to change the turning quality, you know. So I'll just end this video with showing you one of these checkerboard patterns, which I did all these in my other video on this, and definitely go watch that if you haven't already. And I think this is one of my favorite ones out of all of those. I think there was like 15 different ones. But yeah. And that's really the only reason I built this thing was, well, just for the challenge of building it and the fact that it's like the best puzzle ever for doing checkerboards on. I mean, seriously, like nothing even comes close. So yeah, I think the solve was definitely interesting, but I don't know if I'll ever solve this again. It'll probably just sit on the shelf and just put it in various checkerboards like this. So, but anyway, yeah, that's a full solve of this thing. Thanks for watching.